Ladies and gentlemen, my brilliant plan to bring the United States into fiscal responsibility. My name is Kenny, and I approve this message. Now, I have a suggestion, a political theory, whatever you want to call it, but I think the government's debt is so volatile at this point, and because our officials are so volatilely stupid, I'm thinking that maybe we should let the U.S. federal government collapse. Okay, I think our state governments can hold everything together. So that's option number one. Option number two, then, is for myself to take over as king. Okay? I'll take over as king, and then what I will do is I will start a dictatorship, but a benevolent dictatorship. But before the benevolent dictatorship is going to take place, I'm going to arrest all hypocrites, liars, thieves, which will mainly involve politicians. But to be fair, since I am a man of reason and science, I'm going to have to arrest myself because I'm the biggest hypocrite, liar, and thief. You see, the reason I despise politicians so much is because I see myself in them. And I would hope I would not use my position for my benefit. I can't say beyond all reasonable doubt that I would not. So what I'm thinking is, after the collapse of the federal government due to overspending, yada, 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 states take over. But me as king, I am going to enact justice. And justice is going to have to entail my own arrest. And I'm going to mandate from prison that all other hypocrites and liars, which will be the president first, and, I'd have to say Trump's going to have to go in there too, and then me again, But here's the thing, there seems to be an abusive level. Maybe I'll vet this out philosophically, because a certain amount of selfishness is necessary for life, but where that line is, I do not know. I know I've transgressed it numerous times. But this is my plan, or a backup plan, plan B, if you will. What I'm going to do after I'm arrested, I'm going to arrest all the hypocrites, crooks. I'm going to give myself clemency, pardon myself, and then I am going to hand over, just like George Washington, a cousin of mine, Tammy. We're having a little battle because I found it out, and she loves history, and So anyway, like my cousin George Washington, I come from a long line of generals, so don't mess with me. I'll kick your ass, just like George Washington did. And how Tammy does, especially mine. I digest. I'm going to hand it over to the original Constitution of the United States. And then we're going to have elections once again. And I am going to bow out of being the first president because I might abuse it, and I don't want the temptation. So I'm going to give it back to the people. I think it's a pretty good stinking plan. And I'm going to demand that the world give me $1 million. And I'm going to hold the world captive until they give me $1 million. And then I'll hand it over to the Constitution. But listen to this Let me turn off my microphone. Sorry, I kind of do three things at the same time. I'm watching NBC News, perusing the YouTubes, and posting. So, yeah, I am a weird cat. Let's turn off the mic. Here we go. Do not push stop recording like I do all the time. Boom.
To control my budget, then yes, I think Congress should as well.
So how did the federal government run up its credit cards?
They wanted to have a spending party, and it wasn't just Democrats in the Senate. Those bills passed with a lot of Republican support.
Like a family in financial trouble might try, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen says she can take extraordinary measures, like selling off investments or suspending reinvestments in government retirement funds. But that would only put off the crisis until June.
How many times have we seen this? They take it right to the 11th hour, and then they come to a deal. They know they've got to raise the debt, so they've spent the money.
A less likely option is making painful budget cuts to Social Security, Medicare, or Medicaid.
We're not getting rid of anything, and you can't scare the bejesus out of people saying we're going to get rid of Social Security.
This is not a new problem. The U.S. got so close to defaulting on its debt in 2011, the government
Video player.
lost its perfect